Well, hello
Hi, guys.
to everybody out there. Welcome to or back to the Cookout Chronicles podcast.
It's your favorite cousins on your mama's side. I'm Zaria.
And as always, I'm the fabulous Lamont, and welcome to another one. How's it going out there, y'all? Hope you're well. Hope you're safe. That sounded kind of. I was like,
I hope you're
hacking a little bit, but anyway, sorry about that. For the audio people and for the video people too. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, watch us on YouTube. We're very pretty people. Hate that I have to say this every time, but here we are. So yes, welcome back to the chaos of the show. Quick housekeeping, obviously. Make sure you follow all of our social medias. We are on Instagram, TikTok, which we are currently going live on.
Hey, y'all.
By the time y'all hear this, we're not live on TikTok anymore.
Right.
But we were. So make sure you follow our Instagrams, because sometimes we'll do little spontaneous stuff like this. And we're like, well, let's go live on TikTok and see what's going on. So yes, make sure to follow us there and on TikTok and also on our Facebook page. We have a submission link.
Right.
Where you can submit topics and suggestions anonymously, and we will talk about them on the show. I haven't checked them since last week, so I hope nothing's in there. But if there is, we'll get to it in episode 10. Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited for this episode. We have a few little topics.
Yes.
And we're going to play a little game that we promised last week. But before we get started, what's going on, Z? How you been, girl?
Good. There's nothing going on, honestly.
Really?
Nothing.
Okay.
Last week I went on a few excursions.
Yes.
Had a great time.
Okay, well,
had a great time.
Period.
And yeah.
Well, as for me, I mean, saying work. But I feel like this week, with like the warmer weather coming back around, I'm defrosting. I feel like Mariah Carey, like the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
Defrosting as we speak. The summer in me is warming up, and
depression is fading away.
Yeah, she's ready to play safely.
Yes. Well, yes,
because y'all be safe. But anyway, but yeah, I think one of like my goals this week was to like not wake up, go to the gym, go to work, come home, repeat. So we once again went for drinks on Monday. That was really fun. We went to a different spot. And I got a little wine tipsy with Maya on Wednesday. So I'm just trying to like spruce things up a little bit and actually hang out with everybody and the people in the group and just do little stuff during throughout the week and not just waiting for the weekend to get turned up, because the weekends go so fast. Right. They go so fast.
We can literally do what we want.
Yeah, exactly.
We're working adults.
Right. And I told her, I said, ma'am.
And I told her, I said.
But yeah, that's been my my goal going forward. Like I can do like cutesy like little stuff throughout. We don't have to get crazy or nothing.
No. Never that, because I got to get up for work, babe.
Right, and I got to get to the gym because Beyonce.
Okay,
she's in less than 2 weeks. It's too late for the body that I wanted. Right. but however, summer is in 49 days.
Yes.
So we still got work to do. Summer technically doesn't start until mid-June.
Okay.
So or beginning of June, somewhere in June. So we got time to lock in.
Well, yes.
We got time to lock in. Speaking of Beyonce, y'all, the Cowboy Carter tour is in full effect. She's doing the LA shows right now. She's doing like 4 shows in LA, right?
Yeah.
3 or 4. And then she's doing 3 in Chicago. We're going to the first one.
Yes.
So how do we feel about it? Because Zaria's trying to avoid the spoilers, but it's so hard. I know.
I have been like, every time I see something pertaining to Beyonce, scroll. First of all, they were in because we have a Beehive group chat. First of all, they're in the group chat. The opening night. Oh my gosh, she's insane. She's sick. Oh, she's playing this shit. Shut up, everybody.
But I feel like, I don't know, with me, I think watching like the videos and like everything on TikTok and on Twitter, it gets me like more excited for the show.
I get that, but me,
she's like, no, not me.
No. I don't. Well, they've been to a Beyonce show.
That's true. I kind of know what to expect.
I know it's gonna be woo.
Yeah.
First of all, I know I'm gonna be crying. I know I'm gonna sob as soon as I see that lady's face.
That cowboy lady.
Like I made it. That bandit, that catwalk assassin. I made it to her.
Yes.
So I'm very excited. I am actually really nervous too because
really,
yes,
why?
Not bad nervous,
right? Good nerves, like butterfly nerves. Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
It's gonna be so much fun.
That's a once in a life. What
Beyonce? Beyonce. Yes. Nobody does a show like her.
Nobody
at all. Like, and that's what I was telling Erica too. Like, it's nothing like actually being there because when we went to the Renaissance World Tour, we were the last show, and we were watching basically through. What was it, like April, March of that year when she started the Renaissance, and we didn't get to go until October. So we had to go all spring, all summer long, watching all these videos, and being there, it doesn't compare to watching it on the like that bass, and when you just like when you're around like so many like alive people like singing all the words, like it's nothing like being there. So if you get spoiled a little bit, you're still going to have, it's going to be a totally different experience in Chicago.
See, and I know that.
Right.
Look, and I know that. I know one thing that I'm not going to be is disappointed.
Oh, absolutely
not. I know that I'm going to ascend. I'm going to ascend. Like, I literally cannot wait. Like, I just keep doing these countdowns. Like, oh my gosh, this many days to Beyonce.
Yes.
This many days to Beyonce. I'm telling you, I'm like, here, after Beyonce, babe, there's...
Summer's on. That's like the hard launch of summer for us, for real.
Like you literally cannot make me mad after that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have saw Beyonce. Baby.
Yeah, we paying a pretty chunk of funds, ooh, but my thing is it's enhancing your quality of life.
Well, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like other people will buy like cars or like Gucci bags and stuff to make them happy, but ours is to see our mother.
I have to see Mother
in concert.
I have to see Mother,
I'm
and
so
after
excited.
that, it's just gonna. It's like life is worth living again.
Life is worth. I literally have a TikTok of that saved so we can do it after the show. Like after we see Cowboy Carter. Life is worth. Like I have so much content that we're gonna make when we get there. I'm so excited. Yes.
Just know that y'all ain't gonna be able to shut me up. The episode for after the concert.
Yeah, because we'll have to pre-record. So next week we're going to film 2 back to back. So when you see episode 11, we'll be coming back from Chicago. Yeah.
But episode 12, baby.
Oh my God, we're gonna have a story. It's literally gonna be the Chronicles of Beyonce.
Part 1.
No, literally, we're so, as you can tell, we're so geeked out. Like it's getting close. The hotel money has been sent.
Absolutely. As soon as I sent that today, I said, hotel.
Yeah, no, literally. I have just like 2 things to check off my Cowboy Carter to-do list, which is to get a new luggage set and then to order my jeans. And that's, besides pack and go, that's it.
I got to get my earrings, my cowboy boot earrings, and then my belt. All my outfits, they're in. They've been tried on. And then I think I just got to get like some sandals and stuff for like while we're there, not for the concert.
Oh yeah, I did see on TikTok a lot of people are getting like cheap like flip flops and stuff to wear. That's honestly pretty smart. I may have to look into some too.
Yeah,
I would also get like a poncho, like a rain poncho. Why are we talking about this on camera? Get a rain poncho because the Chicago weather is looking kind of iffy. But I do know some of my social media mutuals out there. If y'all are going to the Chicago show, DM me. So we can try to link up and do something because we have a whole itinerary planned.
I would just like to point out, if I do come back coughing and sneezing, it will be well worth it.
Oh God,
it will be well worth it. I'm gonna be doing an episode like this. I had a great time.
Yes, because Chicago weather, they're saying like, and during this time, it's like very like hit or miss. So, and plus we'll be right by the lake, so it's gonna be a little chilly. But we're gonna be in the stadium,
in there.
So, anyway.
Looking at Mama, she looking at me. Mama.
Hey, people on TikTok. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Oh, hi. Hey, y'all.
Hello, people that are joining. I'm sorry, we're not giving y'all any love. We're filming a podcast right now.
We got too deep up in it.
I'm watching our little feed on my phone here. So, so we're going to be, we're filming an episode right now. So, period. Make sure to follow us. This is so crazy because we're recording and we're also doing stuff live. But anyway, so any quick topics you want to discuss? I have a couple things. I kind of want to make this a series, and I stole this from one of my favorite YouTubers, Amanda, and she has this I don't know, like this series on her YouTube channel called Everyone Is Bothering Me. And she'll basically like compile like a list of things that has annoyed her. And then once like the list kind of fills up, she'll make a YouTube video about it. And I noticed, I got very passionate at work about this topic. I saw this TikTok, and y'all, I was in enemy territory. Let's just say that.
Oh, God.
So there was this girl, and she posted like a selfie, you know, of herself, obviously. And the text on it said, "Oh, my boyfriend said I couldn't go." And then if you swipe over, it was another picture of her boyfriend. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm the boyfriend that said she couldn't go." But it was on her account. So I thought that was kind of weird. And then it said something along the lines of like, y'all aren't really her good friends. Like, going to the club means like, basically clubbing is for like cheaters. And y'all only invite her to drink. And I was just like, what? And there was a lot of comments. So I thought they were getting like respectfully chewed up. But it was the complete opposite.
I feel like if you want your partner up under you all the time, and you don't want them to go out with their friends,
right?
That's your insecurity. Like, you can't be up me all the time. You cannot be up under me.
I can live my own life. Thanks.
And you need to go, please. I need to be able to miss you. I need to be able to miss you.
Yeah.
But to think that if I'm going out with my friends, that means I'm cheating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody in the comments was like, well, the main comment that had like the most likes on it, they said, "Oh, children will call this insecurities, but adults call it boundaries."
It's not a boundary, that's control.
I'm gonna say, what if my boundary is I want to go to the club and get drunk and come home to my man?
Exactly.
Then what?
First of all,
I have a lot of thoughts. So you go, you say how you feel about that first, because I was like, and plus this kind of like ties back into like last episode when we were talking about dating and stuff. So I thought that'd be kind of cute to start off with.
I feel like you have to go into a relationship knowing that your partner, along with you, were people before y'all got together.
Mm-hmm.
I was going out then, and even when we go out, as single as we are, we all ain't going out, leaving the club with somebody
at all,
and people ain't approaching us. Exactly, we go home.
Yeah,
we go home
to the crib with it.
So
expeditiously.
I feel like that's you projecting what you do in the club. If
I agree.
If you want to go to the club and you looking to cheat, and you looking to be dancing up on somebody, that's you, baby. You. that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
And to say that, oh, this is boundaries. I think a lot of people will confuse boundaries with control.
Right. Or like insecurities. Yeah.
It could be a boundary for you. I'm not going, all right, since I know that I'm going to cross that boundary, because I'm going to the club, baby. I'm sorry. Me and my friends is going out with it. This ain't going to work out for us.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. It's just like, well, why can't? Well, this is my main thing. You can cheat anywhere.
You can,
because people in the comments like, y'all don't want to invite her to a garden. Y'all don't want to invite her to a museum. She only gets invited to the club. I'm like, first of all, I don't think that's true. And second of all, maybe that's what her homegirls like to do. Like if they just like to go to the club, that's their thing.
That's what they do.
You know, I fear. I mean, I don't think that's. I mean,
also
healthy, but I mean, that's what they want to do.
I'm not
that's what
just
they like
about
to
to
do.
be in the club all the time.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I can't. If that's what if that's what we've been doing,
right?
You can't tell me that me and my friends are gonna stop unless we going out to the club and there's always something happening.
Right.
And then it's gonna be like
or there's like excuses like, oh, they didn't get a text back, or like there's like some fishy stuff going on. Right.
That's one thing.
I understand that, but you just being upset that she going out and thinks she gonna cheat on you, baby. I think that's something we probably need to unpack in therapy.
That sounds like
I think.
And back to your point, you can cheat. First of all, we could be in the same bed together, and you could be texting somebody, and I don't know it.
Exactly. What the club got to do with it?
What the club got to do with it?
And they were saying single women keep women single.
That's a lie.
And I'm like, if you're if your homegirl's friend, if your girls' homegirls are all single, that doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying? Like, my brain doesn't compute that, right? Like, sponge plus star equals selfish.
It's not making sense to me because, first of all, if I'm in a relationship, it don't matter what my friends are doing.
Right.
You can't penetrate how I feel about this relationship unless I'm telling y'all stuff about it and it's giving off major red flags and y'all are like, hey, have you ever thought about leaving?
Yeah. Leave your husband. Leave your husband.
Have you ever thought about not being in that situation? But if I'm in a healthy, happy relationship, I don't want to be single. I actually want to be with this person because they're making me happy. They're giving me everything that I've wanted in a partner. Like we're making this work together. My friends being single has nothing to do with me because once they find somebody,
right.
And me being single had never had anything to do with my friend's relationship. I never tried to be like, you sure you don't want to go sleep with this part? You sure you don't want to go do this?
That's also weird. Like, nobody's going to the club to convince people to cheat on a man.
I guarantee you I'm not.
Like, what? What? Like, I don't even go to the club to talk or like try to leave. Like, the goal to go out is not to leave with somebody. Our goal is to drink and listen to music and have a good time.
And then we ain't leaving by ourselves.
Right. Oh yeah, no, we have that's the thing in our friend group. We don't do that.
If you just met this man tonight,
absolutely
baby, you
not.
better go home, then go to him, and then tell me about it afterwards.
Right.
You ain't leaving this club with this random man. I promise you I'm gonna snatch you by your head. What are you doing?
Right.
We don't do that. So I don't.
But I guess some friend groups do. I just thought it was weird. Like the whole like generalization of like, oh, if you go into the club as somebody in a relationship, like you don't want to be in that relationship or you trying to cheat. And then that's not true. I used to go to the club all the time when I had a boyfriend.
But my question to that is he going to the club?
Or what is he doing?
Right. Does he go to the club? Does he have friends? What do they do when they go out?
And that's probably her version of fun. I told my coworker that's like saying like somebody who likes to go to the gym and being like, oh, well, I don't want you going to the gym because you can hit on somebody or potentially cheat on me in the gym. Huh?
Oh, baby,
I'm in the gym to work out, not to find a long-term partner, a love interest, please.
Like, baby,
what is this?
Yeah.
So that was weird. And I thought I needed to address that because I was like, and I was really getting enemy territory. And then I held it down and I hit not interested. Do not show me content like this again.
Yeah.
So moving on. Have you heard about the 100 men versus I have one quick thing to say about that because it kind of goes back to when we were talking about the movie and like how everybody is so deep when they want to be and like they're so like you know what I'm saying? For the audio people, I did like a little brain activity. But it's so weird because now everybody has like all these plans and everybody's so deep thinkers and everybody likes to do, tier 2 thinking.
Right.
How about 100 men versus therapy? 100 men versus telling the truth.
100 men versus accountability.
I just thought that was funny because I was like, first of all, where did that trend even come from? Like, who started this?
It was just a man on Twitter who said that I bet 100 men versus a girl like.
Oh my gosh!
It was supposed to be something so fun. Now it has been fun for me.
No, I've enjoyed it thoroughly.
Literally all the TikToks and all the tweets about it. Like I have been having a good laugh about it. But some of y'all take it too far. Why are y'all creating strategies? When is it ever gonna be a situation where you and 100 other people gonna be in the vicinity of a gorilla to where y'all got to fight?
And if we are doing this, if this is going to be like a social science experiment, we need to have like the top elite men. Like we need to pull people from the army, the military, all that stuff.
Unfortunately, you are going to lose.
We can't. At least I say maybe like 10 or like 15 men are going to die in the process.
I think more.
You think more?
Animals,
I think 15 is kind of a lot.
I think here's the thing,
because they have to bum rush in. We can't do like a 1-on-1, like a square up like this. We have to do it in groups. There'll be like 10, and then the next group of 10.
But see, this is the thing. People don't realize the gorillas. And so I have commented on somebody's thing and said, they can't take on a chimpanzee, let alone a gorilla. Like, do you understand how strong a chimpanzee is? Like, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, that was not a joke.
Right. No, literally. They are strong.
They are that strong. But a gorilla, first of all, and they're smart. And animals have way more endurance than humans. Maybe it's up and it's stuck.
Yeah.
You make them teeth, they can bite us. We can't bite them.
For real, who knows? Who knows what they got? You gonna die on impact just from the disease you caught.
Okay, it's it, baby. You may not die then, but in that hospital, baby, you got some unknown disease. Yeah. And now we got to put you in a box because quarantine. We cannot let you out, babe.
Oh my gosh, I love the internet. Because how did that come from? Like, that was so funny.
And then it just sparks this whole big old thing. I know he's sitting back like this, like,
I want somebody to try it. Why my cousin, shout out to Grayson, he also has a podcast called The Workshop. Go tune into that. He posted on his Instagram, though, he was like, forget it, 100 gorillas versus me. I was like, let me write this down. We need to talk about that during the show, because that's just like the silly stuff that be going on. It's hilarious.
You know, but sometimes trends, I don't want to, but anyways, you know how a trend starts out fun because of us, and then the other side get a hold of it, and then it's like, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, joke over.
A joke is over, baby. Yeah, just go ahead and go home.
That's how I feel about the influencer dude we were talking about, and then like when all like the big like brands and companies start like piggybacking on the ride. I'm like, okay, it's at the corporate level. Joke's over.
It's over, babe.
Joke's over.
Whatever intern y'all got up in there just trying to key and ha with it.
Right. A lot of people, because if I don't know, I do a social media. I just like nose butted the mic, but I do social media for the fitness studio that I manage, right? And a lot of like other studios were like doing like plays on the like the water, the Saratoga water, and the one dude. I was like, I mean, they were funny. I mean, this one dude, he manages one in Virginia, and he did like a whole like routine like at the studio. It was very funny, but I was like, at this point, I'm kind of over it.
Let it go.
I'm kind of over it.
It's
but
dead,
yeah, I just thought I'd talk about that because I was
hilarious.
Was so funny.
Yes, I give me a
100 gorillas versus me at this point.
Like, forget it. Bring them to me.
Bring the draft back, but just to fight the gorilla.
Yeah,
100 men. And they have to be like the top tier men. Like, they got to be the bodybuilders, the ones that be on the steroids, that won't admit it.
Get the top tier men.
We need all
or get the men that we really trying to get up out of here.
Right. Absolutely.
I think, some certain people should.
Well, okay, so moving on. So, hey, TikTok people, we're filming a podcast right now.
Y'all.
And also for the people that are watching here. Me, baby, me. Sorry if I keep looking over at my phone. I'm looking at the comment section. But all right, so moving into the next part of the episode, which is gonna be it. We're done talking about current events.
Yeah, we're done.
Because we're gonna play a little drinking game. So today we are going to play a game called Truth or Drink.
Truth or Drink. Truth or Drink.
Sorry. Period. Shout out to TikTok, because I'm pretty sure I got this on the TikTok shop.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, we are going to do that for this week's episode, just to kind of like switch it up a little bit.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna say how long we're gonna be talking for, because you already know I'm a liar. Fibber. You're a fibber. A liar. Because I always say, this episode should be a quick one. Here we are, an hour and 30 minutes.
An hour and 30 minutes.
So I'm not even going, however long this is, it's going to be however long this is. So with this, there's 5 different categories. So, and my relatives and family watch the show, so we can't get too crazy. So we're going to take the extra dirty one out, just to, because I'm going to be drinking the whole time and I'm going to be drunk. So we don't need that.
Because we're not telling the truth on that.
So the last 4, so it's called On the Rocks. So they have like a little synopsis. So, On the Rocks. Yeah, I think this is the like the light one, the easy one. It says chill questions for mixed company with just enough of a bite to help you loosen up together.
Okay.
I don't think we need that one. That seems too. Yeah.
That's the
so this is with a twist. So this is cut through to the hard to swallow questions with the zesty strategic twist in the gameplay. That could be.
Well,
that could be one.
We could do maybe.
We'll put that to the side. And then, I just did it on the rocks. My bad, y'all. I keep floating away from the mic. I'm sorry. So this is called Happy Hour. So this is only good times allowed with these feel-good questions for you and your drinking buddies. That one seems kind of boring.
Yeah, we won't be drinking with that one.
And then this is Last Call. So this is, so this one has a warning on it. And it says, warning, do not play these questions unless it's very late and you've got nothing left to lose.
Well, let's do both of them.
Okay, we'll see. We'll start off with the twist, and then we'll kind of see if it's too PG.
Anyways,
if it's too PG,
I only did one this episode. Y'all better hush.
If it's too PG, we'll switch it up a little bit. Right. So, okay. Well, I guess I'll ask the questions. Well, yes. I'm not a good talker, but we're gonna see.
I mean, you want to switch them up? We can split them.
Yeah, like go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Watch out it out. Let me get them out real quick. And I can't. Y'all, they tight. Enjoy this elevator music while I get the cards out.
Cookout Chronicles. Cookout.
Oh wait, I think these are.
Okay, he talked over elevator music.
Sorry, this is for. I don't think these are the right ones. No, this is for like. No. These aren't like questions. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep pausing. We're going to have to spice it up a little bit. Let's see what the last call one's about. Sorry, I should have had this ready, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I can't get them out. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's do last call. I think these are a little bit better because I don't know what was going on with that one. I think you have to like do that category with like another one, and you have to like it's a whole thing. But here you go. Here's half, and we'll just go back and forth.
All right, cool.
So we're gonna do last call. Right. So obviously, there's 2 questions on the card, y'all, and if we don't want to answer the question, are we gonna do it like back? Like you ask me a question, I ask you the question, and if you don't want to answer it, you drink, or like we can ask like the question and we can both answer it.
Yes.
Or you drink, I answer, vice versa.
Yes.
Period. Let's do that. All right, y'all. First question. Oh, drink of the week, Ciroc.
Takiki. I forgot what it was called.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's a brand of tequila.
That's okay. Hey, TikTok people. All right. I want a good one. Okay. Ooh, this is a juicy one to start off with. Do you think I sometimes take advantage of other people? I think it makes sense to do it back and forth, actually.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think so. Do you think I take advantage of other people?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, great. Okay.
A lot of awkward pauses going to be in this episode.
Yes. Sorry. What's the most annoying thing I do without realizing it?
Rar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rar.
I do it all the time.
She rars all the time.
I do it all the time.
But it's not like annoying, but like, I mean.
It's like, yep. Here
girl, yeah, there it is.
Here she go. It's going to come out at some point.
What about me?
I don't know.
I know, I'm kind of perfect, actually.
Well, actually, you're not. And that's okay. But I don't think there's anything that you ever do that I'm like, oh
Lord.
You would stop.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Okay. These are kind of. Ooh, what is the bitchiest thing you've ever said about me behind my back?
Have I ever said anything bitchy about you behind your back?
I'm not taking a shot because I don't want to answer. I'm taking a shot so I can get loose. Allegedly.
I feel like whatever I have to say to you, I say to you. You're my best friend. What the hell? If I can't tell you the truth, then damn.
Y'all. I don't think I haven't said anything bad about your back either.
I don't think I've ever.
We may need to switch these cards up because I'm already bored.
Okay, I was about to say
we're gonna have to break out the extra dirty.
Look, we ain't got no reason to lie.
Oh, I ripped the box. Sorry, y'all.
Oh my god, is this the best I've ever looked since you've known me?
We're gonna do extra dirt. You said what?
Is this the best I've ever looked since you've known me?
Well, yeah.
Really?
I think so.
I think 2020, 2021 is the best I've ever looked.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think you always look great, but I think you always look great. But I feel like that's also like we were kind of still younger. Yeah. Like that was more like
I was
teenage body, and now we're more like adult body, like mature body. So.
I do. Big mama.
Oh gosh.
Anyways.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yeah, this is took a turn, but this is what we can switch between the categories. These are crazy. Oh my god. Okay, I think it's no. You just asked that one.
Yes. Oh my god.
Okay, have you ever cheated on anyone? What were the circumstances? I'll answer this one. I feel like it's gonna get me in trouble, but. Oh, she said I plead the fifth. No, I'll answer. This was a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure this man is not tuning in. If so, I'm very, very sorry. But it was when I was dating my high school ex. Mm-hmm. And it was on my birthday. Mm-hmm. I don't know what age I was turning. But there was this dude that was very interested in me. And I thought it would be funny to be like, hey, you should like send me something. You should send me something like it's my birthday. And he was like, well, what about you and his name here? And I was like, oh, we're actually on a break right now. So like it doesn't mean I really didn't think that he was going to send me anything. Right. So I kind of sort of stepped out of the relationship a tad bit.
Right.
Not my proudest moment, but I think I was maybe 17. So also very young, very stupid. But I didn't think he was actually going to send me anything. And I didn't send anything back. So
yeah.
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 So I will answer that. I have to be real about that. That's been in the chamber for a while. Oh, it's your turn.
It's okay. You tested the waters though. Let's see. Have you ever feared for your life or safety while drinking?
Fear for my life or safety? Oh, I don't. No, wait. Oh yes, it was also a guy that I was talking to. This was when was this? Freshman year of college. I would go back and forth between like Kansas City and Lawrence a lot, and this was like a whole day of drinking, right? Because in Lawrence there was this bar that one of my friends at the time, her older sister worked at, so we were always like able to get in there without showing our IDs,
right?
So we would go and drink there, and then like they would have like little like college parties on KU's campus. Okay, we back. Sorry for that interruption, y'all. But yeah, so he was like, y'all should come over, like hang out, like this party's going on, whatever. And he was like feeding me liquor, pouring it down my throat, and I was already intoxicated. So I was like, oh my God. And then he was like, y'all can just like stay at my place, because I was with my homegirl Michaela, shout out to her, and her boyfriend at the time. And so they went and stayed in his room, and then we stayed on the couch. And things got a little hot and heavy. And then I came to, and I was like, oh, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I feel kind of icky. I was taken advantage of, because he already knew I was very intoxicated.
Yeah. Like he did that on purpose.
Yeah, and I was like, I mean, we're cool now, like we still talk or whatever, but I was like, And I was in his bathroom for maybe like 20 minutes, half an hour, like trying to like vomit. And I was like, nah, I can't. I'm not feeling it. I can't. So then I woke up my friend. I said, girl, we about to go. I'm
we gotta get on the pad here.
I was so sick. And then I went outside of his apartment complex and threw up.
Yeah.
That wind hit me. I was like, oh, this is it. And I also didn't want to like puke in this guy's car. And I was like, let me just get it out now. And so I was outside of KU, hunched over. That's the only time I felt like icky or like not safe. But I mean, you know, it happens.
Yeah. I don't know if I had like a safety, but I did. There was one time where I felt like, yeah, we got to go. This was homecoming. I want to say sophomore year, and I was so drunk. Like, yeah, I was drunk, and then. This is at the time I was still doing edibles and stuff. Sorry, Mom. But I had taken half of one. But I'm 24 now. Okay, years ago.
Right.
But it was homecoming. It was an anything but a cup party.
Oh,
Shots. Thankfully, I did not drive. But there was one point during the party where I didn't black out, but I couldn't see. I said, oh, we got to go.
Yeah, time to go. It's time to go.
And my friend was like, I said, we got to sit down. So then we were looking for my friend who drove us. I was like, where is he? I text him. I felt like
gosh.
It was only like 2 minutes that had passed by. I felt like 20 minutes. I'm like, where are you? Like, we gotta go now. Cause then I saw girls passing out. I said, oh baby, yeah, this ain't for me. We got to go. I thought I was gonna end it all right there. We got to get out of here. But yeah.
I'm
we
just
made
knocking
it.
into stuff. See, this is why I can't drink on the show, y'all.
And we did it all over again the next day because homecoming is all week.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, absolutely. That was your question, right?
Yes.
Okay, me, baby, me.
Right.
What would it take for us to hook up?
You to be straight?
So what you're saying is I have a chance?
No.
And we were just talking about that before we started. I was like, can I?
And Oh. Oh. And it never gave.
For the audio people, I was cosplaying as a straight man. But yeah, I'll or be like blacked out drunk. Hammered. Not saying that's an insult to you, but I just, I don't swing that way.
Girls.
I don't swing that way.
You don't like us, and that's okay. Let's see. Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God.
These are kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh
I'm gonna have to switch to the last call
God.
ones.
Okay. Oh. I don't think we can do these.
Okay, I have another one while you're looking.
Okay.
Name a time you could have helped somebody but didn't bother. For me, anytime I see a homeless person, especially outside of the quick shop by my house, I'm just like, I ain't gonna. I mean, I could go in there and like get them like food or something or like ask, but I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I need to shut up and start drinking. Because I don't know. I get so weird about it. I don't know why.
You ain't gonna have them texting me.
Homeless people, they're not criminals. They're just homeless, but they make me nervous. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I ain't got nothing for you. Because most times I don't. Like, what they ask for, like, cash or something. But, what I'm saying?
Right. Let's see.
We just shuffling through the cards?
No, like... Okay. This is kind of inappropriate, but the parents
Bring
don't
watch
this.
Right.
Parents don't watch this.
Skip the episode.
I told my mama not to watch the last episode. Okay. Let's see. You can this isn't bad. You can send a message back in time to your teenage self about sex. What advice will you impart?
I don't know. I really don't, because I'm not like, I wasn't going around just having sex with everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe, because me, I'm pretty vanilla when it comes to sexual intercourse. But maybe not do it in a car. Maybe don't. Okay. Maybe wait. Well, yeah.
Listen, girl, hold on to it. Yeah. Hold strong.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold strong. It's good for them 30 minutes. But then sometimes you like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Girl, hold on to it.
Yeah, maybe just not do it like a bunny rabbit, like take a break. But
because anyways, I lost it at 19. Some people lose it earlier, some people lose it later. Mm-hmm. Whatever you choose, if you're ready when you lose it, you're ready. Me personally, I could have held on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Y'all, I'm still looking for one. Oh, this is an interesting one. What's the most amount of... Oh my gosh, am I already drunk? What's the most amount of money you would lend me? That's an interesting one.
I think it depends on my situation or yours.
Well, yeah, you can always apply for a loan.
No, if I am financially able to, here's the thing. I loan money now because, of course, I have the financial ability to, but I don't have it enough to where I don't need it back. But if I were in a position to where I didn't need it,
right? Maybe we could do like a loan. Like, how much would you give me, expecting me to pay you? Like, how much would you be comfortable? Yeah.
If you really told me that you needed $500, I'll give it to you.
That's it.
Right now, in my financial...
well, I would say maybe like get a loan and then have to pay the loan, and then I would pay you back or something like that. But yeah, I don't. Well, right now, I would probably say that. I was gonna say 800. I'll give it.
You make more than me.
Well, I guess I have $800. Yeah. I don't think anything over $1,000. I'm sorry. I love you. But no.
Now, financially stable. I got it in the savings. I really don't need it back. Yes. You can have $5,000. You can have it.
Okay, period. Slide that wad over to me.
Here you go, baby. Yeah.
Hi. Someone said hi on TikTok. Hey.
Hi. Anyways, oh my God, all of mine. Okay, when it comes to your sexual orientation, have you ever considered experimenting?
No.
Really?
Experiencing like with like other like with women or like just in general?
In general.
No. Per my last answer, I don't like opening things up. I don't like to share. I don't know. I just don't like doing the most. I know you mean with like other like so like if I have a partner and we experience with other things, but I don't know. I'm always down, I guess, maybe. Yeah, that's my time. It's time for me to shut up. Let me get a good one out for you. Let me get one out for you.
Mm-hmm. I'll be answering that one.
If I had a hot you asked that one. If I had a hot dad, would you let them seduce you?
Hell no. No. You have a relatively good looking dad right now.
Well, yes. Yes. People say I look just like him.
You look just like him. Sense. But no. I think when it comes to and that's okay.
I obviously don't find her dad
Sometimes
attractive.
You have to do things for the plot.
But if I'm like, well,
now if you had a brother,
if
you had a cousin.
Yeah, this is the last time we drinking on the show.
And what's to say you don't? But
you're floating away from the mic.
Let's keep going.
Y'all, I apologize for the mess this episode was gonna be. We apologize.
Ooh. Can I ask this one?
Oh, let's go. Just go ahead.
Have you ever been intoxicated while doing the do? How often have you been?
Oh,
have you ever done it sober? And is there a difference?
Well, yes. All of the above. But there's clearly a difference. But do I want to get into that difference?
No.
So I'll take another shot.
So there's a difference.
So I kind of half answered it, but I'm not going to answer the full question.
So there's a difference, and I'll follow his lead because my parents are hard headed. So if I tell them not to watch it, they're only gonna want to watch it.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Moving on. Well, the point is to make him.
You said what?
Sip a little bit.
You said what?
I said the point is to make you sip a little bit.
Right. These are these are getting kind of freaky. Let me move back to the other ones.
Yeah, all of these are. That's
I'm going back and forth.
I'm finding the most vanilla ones out of these.
Have you ever broken off plans with me to be with someone else?
Well,
yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead and answer that question. That's the easy one.
Well, yes.
I don't think.
But it's mostly like
maybe like other people, maybe, but I've done it before.
Need to see my man. Like,
but I don't think. No. What plans was it? So, because you talking about this, I see my man. So this is. Oh, she reaching for her cup. Okay, got it.
How dare you ask me those questions?
Okay. Oh, it's your turn.
Does our relationship bring out the best in you? Does it bring out the best in me? If not, why?
Well, yes.
Yes.
Let me get my thoughts together. I think just because with our signs, so I hate to bring it back to astrology, y'all, but just like with you being, I'm like, these cards, I'm about to kill these cards. Let me put that down. With you being an earth sign, I think you bring me down to earth. Like you don't kind of like fire me up like some of my other friends do. Right. But yeah, I'm like, if I make a decision, I'm like, what would Zaria think? What would Zaria feel about this decision?
Yeah, I feel like for me, it's the same. I think for us, in my opinion, I think as far as friends, we're the most in sync.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Oh, no, for sure. Like, for sure.
Personality-wise, me and Lamont are completely different. But we're not completely different.
I was like, you don't have to say it like that.
No, we're very different. He's an extrovert through and through. I'm not. I'm just not. But as far as us being in sync, like I feel like you're the one friend that I've never really had a problem with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's never been like an issue. There's never been a time where we ain't really on speaking terms, but we need to have a sit. You know what I'm saying? And that's no tea, no shade to any of my friends that I've had or any of my friends that I'm not people that I'm not friends with anymore, or even, you know, some of his friends. That's no tea, no shade. But at the same time, I think we are two people who we value honesty. So if you're going to keep it straight with me, I'm going to keep it straight with you. We don't take anything personally because we know how to come to each other. Be like, hey.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah. Let's have a little discussion.
Let's talk about that. You're right. And we think so much alike at the same time, too. So, yeah. Yeah.
Right. What advice? Oh, wait. I just asked that one. No, you asked that. I can't keep up, y'all. Take. Y'all know I'm not a shot taker. I'm not a drinker. So this is good. This is insane. Okay. What advice do I need but don't want to hear?
I don't know if you don't want to hear.
I'm going to take a shot on this one. I don't know because I don't want to cry this episode. We ain't going to get into it today.
Oh, God. We going to get into it after. He knows what I'm about to say. Hopefully.
Oh, Lord.
I know what I'm about to say. I just said it earlier in the group chat. Everybody don't deserve your forgiveness. Okay? Everybody don't deserve the second or the third or the fourth or the fifth or the sixth chance. They just don't.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. Well, I guess I could give it to you. I just won't go into detail.
Yeah. We'll talk about it after.
Love yourself.
Well, yeah.
And have confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'll stop there.
Okay, let's keep going. All right.
I don't want to get emotional, y'all.
Right, because we will cry.
For real.
Won't cry
on camera.
All right, cut the camera.
Please.
Cut the show. Okay, anyways. What percentage of the time do you think I'm completely full of shit?
I don't know. Well, hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out, because I've been taking a little bit. I need to start talking some more. I've been taking shots. Oh, and I'm getting hot, y'all.
Me too. My chest is burning, y'all.
I'm trying to stay close to the mic because I keep leaning up.
Here?
Hey, TikTok
y'all
people.
Here? All right.
There's a couple.
Okay.
Damn. What was the question?
What percentage of the time?
Oh,
do you think I'm? Yeah.
I would say maybe like, I feel like half that's not accurate. Maybe like 70% of the time.
70% of the time you think I'm full of shit?
Because no, the opposite. No, I think you're being real 70% of the time.
Okay.
Because walk with me, we gotta be at work.
Yes.
Sometimes, especially at our people, I just spit across the room. Our people, we kind of have to put on like a hi, how are you? So that,
yeah.
And then of course, maybe like out in the club,
absolutely,
around certain people, we don't need to be like, I don't like her.
Yeah.
Sometimes we kind of have to be a little,
be like,
we have to coast a little bit, like you. We gotta coast a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like, I think you would say the same about me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
for that reason alone.
Because we know each other so much, we'd be like, okay.
Oh, should I answer this question?
Yes, come on now.
We're gonna do it. I don't think I don't know. We're gonna see. Anyway, what's a sexual thing you've never been able to try but wish you could? I'm gonna drink to that one. Because this is the thing. When I was skimming through it, I didn't think that's what it said. I thought it was the opposite. Like, what's a sexual thing like you always wanted to try and like didn't think you could? But
drink.
I'm just gonna drink.
Drink, baby, drink.
Yeah, no. Because if it was the question that I thought it was, I was gonna say like being the bottom. Because I was always like, no, that don't.
Oh, something that you've done that you didn't.
Right. Get back to the mic.
Sorry.
Yep. Say that again.
Something that you done that you didn't. That's what you thought it said.
Right. Like something that you didn't think you could do and then tried it and like ended up liking.
Yeah.
Enough said. Go ahead.
Okay, let's keep going. I've told you, but y'all would never know. Okay, anyways. Ooh. Have you ever had to apologize to someone for my behavior?
I don't think so. No.
The one night. I had some. That's so embarrassing, and it will never happen again.
But the only thing, I mean, I only really had to, and I mean, apologize to my boyfriend at the time, because I mean,
yeah,
the other person that was there was like whatever. Was like, but yeah, I didn't really. Well, the thing is, I didn't have to like apologize on your behalf, but I had to just apologize for how the night went, because I was,
okay,
off
we
it
gonna
too.
Tell y'all what happened. Okay, because my mom knows what they ain't watching this episode. I'm already telling them right now. But when I was 19, we did a little shindig.
Right, there was 5 people there.
Yeah,
no, right. No, 4. 4. There's 4 people there.
And
let me take a swig of some water.
I had a bottle of Crown, and all to myself, I drank either half or over half of that bottle. There is a video. We won't be sharing it.
Oh,
but
no.
Me and Lamont have the video.
Mm-hmm.
And I blacked out so bad. And apparently I was saying things that to this day, I can't remember that I said. People have had to piece together that night. And since that night has happened, I swore to myself, you will never get that drunk again. And I never did. So yeah, I was saying crazy stuff because I saw the video and I said, oh no, I wasn't. The only thing I remember is waking up a little bit, is coming to consciousness with Chloe in my face trying to get me to unlock my phone. Oh yeah. That's it. That's all I remember. That's all I can tell you about that night. Don't know what else. Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't have to apologize. I was just like, yeah, sorry about that. Like on both of our behalf, really. I was apologizing for both of us because I was there were some things said in that moment that we won't talk about on camera.
Right.
But it was traumatizing to say the absolute least. So I was boo-hooing in that garage.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was, and I was highly intoxicated as well. But
yeah.
Let me see what we got here. Because you asked that one, right? I can't read. It's the perk, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I don't. Anyway. Do you ever think, or have you ever thought I needed to cut back on drinking or drugs? I don't do drugs, so I mean.
I think there was a point where everybody needed to cut back.
Well, yes.
Mm-hmm. So.
Put that weed down.
The same time that you needed to cut back was the same time I needed to cut back.
Put that weed down. She know who I'm talking about. She probably gonna be watching. She know who I'm talking about.
Put it down now, sister.
I'm looking at the camera real heavily for the people that are just listening on the audio.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Let's go back to the dirty ones. Because those are kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, let's go back to the dirty.
Let me look.
Fun one. Parents, please don't watch this because now I really got to go into the dirty bag because those are the anyway. F it, we grown. We gonna
have you cried? Have you ever cried during or after? Cried after? Yeah, during. I said it backwards. It's after or during, but
no, I've cried. I should have drank.
I can't say why, so I'm a drink.
I should have drank. Damn it! I can't say why either.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah, no. Mm-mm. I will not be confirming or denying any allegations on this show. To me, episode 9 don't exist. We go from 7 to 10. I mean, wait, 7 to 10.
Don't piss me off.
8 to 10. 7 to 10 is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's time. We should go to the club after this. No, we shouldn't.
We shouldn't, but should we?
No, absolutely not. I ain't had my hair cut, girl. I got my do-rag on because I don't get my hair cut. But anyway, oh my God, juices is insane.
Okay, hold on.
I'm going back to the last call ones. We switching it up, y'all. We switching it up. Also, while we're finding cards, let us know in our submission link what you want the question of the week to be next week. We do check those. So yes. And there was no question of the week this week, obviously. So we're just gonna play this we can do a couple more rounds and then we'll call it quits. Mm-hmm,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
These okay. What the heck? Okay, we got it. Okay. Have you ever done it with someone who was already in a committed relationship?
Absolutely not. You might as well just say yes. Okay, you go y'all. She reached for her drink. Like that's a yes or no question. Like that doesn't just like you could just say yes, no, or move. Like
in my defense, I didn't know.
That's fair.
In my defense, I didn't
know. At least I don't think so.
I would rather you tell me so I can decide whether I'm gonna be that girl or not. But when you don't tell me, I don't like that. What you lying for? You already cheating.
That was crazy how you just reached for your drink. Well, that was a yes or no question. And that you asked.
I just didn't want y'all to look at me like, look at her.
Britt, come back to the mic.
God.
Y'all didn't hear a word she just said.
Yes, y'all did. I was yelling.
Oh, Lord.
Unfortunately, I have. I did not know.
This is the last time we drinking on the show because we can't stay close to the mic.
No, it's not.
Stay glued to that so they can hear you.
Hey, y'all. We're having a great time.
We are having a great time.
I had a great time when I was a tricky kid.
Okay. Have you ever been genuinely scared of me?
Hell no.
Absolutely not. Moving on.
No? What the heck?
Hey, TikTok people. I still see y'all up there.
Okay. If I had a hot brother or sister, would you let them seduce you? Yes, y'all.
I mean, I don't know. Cause thinking about, that's like a fun little like fantasy, but right, I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't feel right.
Because you're like my sister. Like yeah. I don't. Mm-mm.
We are family.
If your brother was like, I'd be like, ah. Because I don't. No, I don't believe in keeping it in the family that close.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, if you had a cousin, I said that earlier.
All right.
Next question.
What have I ruined for you? I don't know what this means, but I'm genuinely curious. What have I ruined for you? I can say what you ruined for me. Oh, sorry, y'all. I don't think
you ruined anything for me.
Weed.
Me?
But no, not just you. Not you personally. I feel like everybody's ruined it for me. But I've seen some things.
Yeah.
How people act when they're high.
Yeah, I think.
And it's just, I'm just like, nah. I don't want no parts of that.
I think you've been introduced to it incorrectly. Not incorrect. I think you've been introduced. Now I don't.
So moving on.
Anymore, I don't do it anymore.
Right.
But when I was doing it, I think it was introduced incorrectly. Well, I don't think I've ever really tried to push weed onto you. I think I've always respected that.
Yeah, you were always like, maybe let's try like a gummy here and there, and I was like,
maybe. Yeah, and then I know how strong he's like. Now he's like, no,
nah. Well, this is the thing. I wouldn't mind like a little like a CBD gummy or something. I took one when we went to Arizona for one of my work conventions. Now, granted, I didn't know what it was. I just told one of the franchise owners that we knew, hey, I have a really bad headache from the flight, and then we went to the club that night, and it was like a whole thing. And she's like, here, just take this. I don't know what I thought it was, but I was silly. And excuse me, y'all. I took it after the club. It knocked right out. Had the best sleep of my entire life.
Yeah,
I was counting sheep.
You really will. I think,
but yeah, I may do something or like for like some pain or something. Yeah. I'm not against it, but maybe like in moderation.
I am always a person who, when you have someone introduce it to you, that person cannot be extremely under the influence as well. Right. They have to be able to, because everybody takes to it differently. You know what I'm saying? Smoking is different than like edibles and stuff. Right. So edibles, you definitely have to do it in doses. You definitely have to have someone watching you to ground you. So if I were ever to introduce anything to you, like I said, I don't do it anymore. But if there was ever a time where I'm like, whatever. Right. I would definitely be sober
Mm-hmm.
so that I can make sure that you're good.
Oh, thank you. I remember when my ex asked if
what? Oh, what?
I can't say this because we are on video.
You started the sentence.
I don't know if I should finish that. He asked me to trip sit him when he took shrooms, and I said absolutely not. That was a downfall of our relationship.
So,
because I couldn't just start that sentence and not finish it. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
y'all.
so my question is,
this episode is gonna be all over the place. I'm so sorry.
Y'all gonna be entertained though, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's tequila that hit me like a pound of bricks.
Oh.
Have you ever done anything on camera? Would you want to? You might as well say yes.
I have. Moving on. Moving on.
Me too. Moving on.
All right. Last round of questions.
What the hell?
Well, there was one. It said, "Do you think I've ever picked on somebody like on purpose or something?" I read that and I wanted to go back to that one. Do you ever think I picked on somebody or been rude to somebody like on purpose? Like that was my genuine.
Well, yes. What?
Who? I want names. I'm just kidding. Don't say names. But
oh.
What? Oh, TikTok. Oh.
Did we get kicked off?
Oh, I don't know what happened. Sorry, y'all. We're looking at the TikTok. It's okay. We about to wrap it up anyway.
About to wrap it up then.
Yeah. Sorry, TikTok people. Do you think so? I've been rude to somebody on purpose, to intentionally hurt their feelings.
Is this camera on me? Yes. Your ex.
Oh well. Which one?
The first one.
He was. Bro,
no,
he deserved it.
He did, but that wasn't the question.
That's true. You're right.
And there have been people where I'm gonna press them.
Yeah, I did it yesterday.
Last question.
I don't think I didn't answer yet.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
I don't think you've been rude to anybody on purpose. I don't think you go out of your way to be rude. You just feel how you feel about them, and you kind of just or when I first got there, you was rude to me on purpose when I got to Northeast Magnet. So that's the only thing I would say. Oh, that's not that's not an awing moment.
I was just saying because I'm nice.
Yeah,
I'm not.
No, you are. I'm just not here. I'm on Pluto. Finish the question. We sorry, y'all. This is the trial and error episode.
How did your parents talk to you about the do?
Oh, I don't know. If he heard that, I don't even remember. Because when we was in school, we would always go to the
health classes.
Yeah, and I just learned
there
that way. I mean, when I started dating and stuff, they were just remember to, just be safe and wrap it up. But that's really it. We never sat down okay, let's talk about the birds and the bees and how babies were made.
Right.
We never really had a full discussion about it. It was just kind of when I grew up and they were finding out that I was dating, they just kind of assumed that's
you was doing
what I was doing.
Yeah.
When as long as you're safe, it's nobody's business besides the people that watch my show. Anyway, but yeah, just be safe. But also take a shot just to end it. Just to end the last little question.
Yeah, my dad never really talked to me about it because there's my mom.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad never made a big deal about it either. I'm so thankful that I have the parents that understood. Once you get to a certain age and we know that you're talking to me,
mm-hmm.
and I got pregnant, so shit, they knew that I was doing it then. So they knew I was doing it then.
Right.
But like I said, I told my mom as soon as it happened because we had that relationship.
Yeah.
But as far as doing it or how that conversation went.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really casual. I remember I was 15, 16.
Right.
And we were having the conversation. And yeah, she was just just make sure that when you do it, you're ready to do it.
Right.
Come talk to, I want you to be able to talk to me. Be safe. Don't do it because somebody is pressuring you to do it. she was like, I would like for you to wait, but that's not realistic. Like, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna want to do it.
Right.
So yeah, it was never really any pressure about it, which is why I feel so comfortable to tell her, when I'm not doing it. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Period. But that was a good little a little lesson to all the younger listeners out there. Probably shouldn't listen to this episode anyway, or this show in general. But yeah, I don't know what happened with the TikTok because it's still playing on my phone, but not the point. Yeah. Any last thoughts? This was a very chaotic episode.
We thank y'all for listening.
Yes. Genuinely, we love all the support.
Yeah, us at the cookout at the Chronicles.
Yes.
We thank y'all for listening. There it is.
No, it's gone now. It's all right.
But yeah, that's it.
Yes.
The next drinking episode, maybe we won't be so drunk.
Oh, we won't be drinking at all.
Well, mine's so boring, y'all.
Because I know, because you don't have to edit it. So when I go back and watch it, I'm like, oh my God. Hey. Now, why did I say that? Yeah. But
it's
anyway.
All right. This is our show. We are your cousins.
That's true. On your mama's side. Okay. Your favorite cousins on your mama's side.
If you can't get drunk with your cousins and talk about what you want to talk about, who can you get drunk with?
Right. But yeah, that's really all I got. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed this special little fun drinking episode. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.